Hello everyone, it's Donnie, and you're watching Diamond Painting by Donnie. Today I have a little unbagging for you to watch. This one is from, I want to say this is the first time I've ordered from this company, but I think I've actually ordered from them before. It's called Daifen Boutique Store. In fact, I'm pretty sure. I paid $4.19 for this little 20 by 25, and I'm hoping it comes out because it does have a little bit of detail in it, and so that just leaves me anticipating opening it. I ordered it November 10th, they shipped it November 14th, and I received it December 4th, so that is a total of 24 days, and it is a full round. So let me open it up and take a look. One second before I start. If you make videos and you have other people that live in the house with you, how do you find time, or how do you set aside time to be able to do them where you're not getting interrupted? Because I mean, I set up a system where if my door is shut, knock on the door. If I don't answer, that means I'm doing a video. If I answer, then you're free to come in. But they come in anyway when the door's shut and I don't answer. So just tell me, I mean, other than waiting for everyone to be asleep because I've been going to bed, or yeah, anyway, so I sleep when everyone else sleeps, but anyway, just let me know what you do. Okay, so here is what the package looks like. I did open it so I would know what it was. And like I said, $4.19. This is what it looks like. I just thought, I like watching Spider-Man movies and the Avengers and stuff. Spider-Man's not my favorite character, but I just thought he looked so cute. And it does have Iron Man there in the background. I can't tell who that is. I think that's Iron Man's friend, but I don't remember his name. And there's some stuff going on, so this is my concern, is that it's not going to be able to show all this detail, especially Iron Man. I have a feeling it's just going to be, I don't know. So let's open it up and look. Here's the toolkit. They supply you with a set of the plastic tweezers, some baggies, wax, and a tray, and a pen with a 3-placer. Here are the drills. And did I say it was round? Yep. And it does have an inventory sheet. There's not a lot to it, so let's cross our fingers. We'll look at those in a minute. Oh, it's leaking. It's got some pink dripping out of it. I can actually see some pinks in there, so let me pull this one aside so I can put it back in the right package. And let's see if there's any in here. Yep, there's another one in there. All right. And I will stress again how important it is to take a photo of your label before you throw it out, because a lot of the times when you start working on it down the road, you find that there's something wrong and you need to file any kind of discrepancy or asking for something to be sent to you. They will ask for the label, and most of you, like me, throw away your packaging after you've opened it. Who doesn't? So it's just, a small photo to take, and then I would just name that photo as to what your diamond painting is, because I have like a million of those photos, so I have to label them. And just down the road, anytime that you need to contact the seller about it and they ask for it, you'll have it. It's better to be safe than sorry. All right, so it did come on a little tiny roller with the little black rubber bands. And let's open it this way so we can look to see if there's any puckers to begin with. Nope, it looks pretty smooth. These smaller ones, you know, they don't generally have an issue with puckers because it's small enough to where nobody should have an issue putting this small of a piece of a canvas cover over the canvas. Now I'm looking at this. This is really, really small. Let me... Oh, I hope you've been able to hear me. My microphone is way over there. Oh my gosh. I hope you've been able to hear me. There we go. I was going to get my measuring tape. It's not in the spot it should be. Goodness. Oh, there it is. It's under my tilt table. Just going to measure this really quick, even though I'm pretty sure it's the right dimensions, but sometimes on these smaller ones you want like to be sure. Okay, we've got, you gotta get it all the way up to the edge. There we go. So it's almost 25. It's just like, well, let's see if we can flatten it completely. And yeah, it's just like 2 millimeters off from 25. And this direction, it is about 1.5 millimeters off from 20. So let's see the canvas. And I'll have to show you the key while I have the cover pulled back because it is covering up part of the key. I have to hold my breath when I'm pulling these off so I don't mess up. Alright. Yeah, just as I feared. Iron Man back there is just a blob. But maybe from a distance he'll be able to be seen. But you can't even see the spots. It doesn't even look like they have spots for the eyes that are glowing. So that's a shame. I should have gotten this a little bit bigger. The canvas looks good. There are no wrinkles or rivers. Nope, no bubbles. And here I'll show you the drilling area. Symbols are legible and they do have training wheels on them, which is the circle surrounding the letter so you know where to stay in the lines. And they've got some interesting symbols, I can tell you. One looks like a book. Two squares right next to each other. And then we've got different type of circles with lines through them. They've got the @ symbol. Thing is that they have the @ symbol, a large A, and a small a. Here, let's look at the key. So there we go. There are no 310s in this, but I'm guessing they do have 939s. Yep, that's what the heart is. So let's see, where would that be? That's just over here. Nope, not even there. Interesting. Even his eyes are normally a dark color. Well, they're kind of a bluish color in this. But the bottom left-hand corner, yep, that's where the hearts are, back down there. So yeah, the key is a little small, but then again, so is this painting. So that would probably explain why. As I've said before, I don't really care for when they use lowercase letters. There's enough letters in the alphabet to use other letters other than just switching to lowercase when you have this small of a painting. But canvas looks good. I'll just pull up this bottom part to get it completely flattened and just peek at the rest of it to make sure there's no damage there. And it looks good. Yeah, and this will be fairly quick to do. I think my the Tinkerbell I did was 15 by 20, I believe. And I was able to get that done pretty quickly. But this, I don't know, that had a lot of confetti in it. This also has, but I'd be interested to see how it turns out. I've only been doing rhinestone paintings lately so that I could do something that was going to be able to be whipped out within a couple of nights of watching television. And so I haven't really had much to really do a post review on, but I will. I've probably already got them posted by the time this one goes up. So just ignore what I'm saying. Let's just look at these drills real quick. There's not very many colors, so I could probably just go over them with you. If I can catch these, there's some static going on. Oh, there went another one. And just so you guys know, the way I review these is this is my own personal way of giving it a score. It's not a universal, it's just my choice in doing something. Even if a canvas is completely ruined, I'll still give it, I'll take the points off for the canvas because they will still get points for the rest of the painting. And that's just my way of doing it. You don't have to do it that way. You can give it your own score, take notes, whatever you want to do, and give it the score that you feel it needs. If you feel it needs to get a 0, then you give it a 0 and don't order from them. But this is just my opinion, and you don't have to go by it, or you could go by it and make your decision off that. But that's all I'm saying is don't take what I say as gospel. You can just use it as just a stepping stone, a tool as to what you really want to do with the information I give you. Okay, so here is the inventory. The most bags of any color is 4 bags of 413, which is a gray color. They have check marked everything off, but we will check it off ourselves to see if everything's here. There are 2, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30 colors. Wow. Let me write that down. 30 colors. I call this Spiderman Mini because he's got that big head and tiny body, and it's obviously not a full-size Spider-Man. So let's see what we got. You got to be careful with those pink ones because either they drop some extras in or there's a hole in the bag. I don't really like the way these are. The numbers are stamped on these packages. They're just really hard to see sometimes. They're written in that really thin type ink or whatever it is. So, see, 15. And then we have this gray 3768. There's 3 there. All right. 3819. Okay, that is a color I don't recognize. It's kind of a neonish yellow, green yellow. It looks yellow in the camera, but it's actually got a greenish tint to it. And then we have 164. And 827, a nice pretty blue color. And we have one of this ugly brown. I'm just not a fan of brown, if you can't tell. And here we go with the grays. See, this is one of those bags that has it's kind of like dusty color on the inside of the bag. Can you see that? It's kind of, looks like it's got fog in there. I had that happen with another package one time. I don't know if it was from the same company or not, but that's interesting. I don't know if it's dust or moisture. I think this says 931. I like this color. It's kind of a bluish gray. Oh, and this is one they had to put in a baggie. Apparently it had a hole in it or something. See, is that a 743 or a 748? What do you think? Kind of hard to see with the light. Yeah, that's really hard to determine. Maybe it's a 748. Let's see. No, it's a 743. And then we've got the 939s. There's only 2 bags of that. That's surprising. Well, not really, because as I was seeing, it's only at the bottom. A heart symbol. 729. 1 bag of that. Well, there's 30 colors. I probably should have fast forwarded this. I thought there would be less. 3688. We have 2 of those, but there's only 72 of this color, so I don't know why they gave me a second bag. Is this the one that popped open? Nope. I think it's this one here. 3609. Nope, still not the right pink. That looks like it might be. Here we are. Found the hole. 3607. So let's set that over there so I can put it in a baggie. And then we have 934. 3. 902. 2. But they gave me 3. Won't complain about extras. And then we have this, okay. I know what this is because I can tell by the lift of the letters, the numbers, but this is just not right when they send it to you cut off like that. 3777. And this one, there we go. We're gonna have to look at it from an angle. It's 823, but as you can see or not see, you have to get it at just the right angle to see it. There you go. And that's that navy blue color. One of those. Got more of these pinks floating around. Let me just dump the rest out because I don't think there's any more pinks. Yep, there are. I was wrong. There's more pinks. All right. Get rid of that. 745, we have 1. And 794, we have 2. And I can actually see garbage in that one. Look at there. A big stick in there. And then something yellow too. Okay. This one, 938. And we have it looks like 213. But I don't think there is a 213. No, it's not 213. 413, yeah. I don't like having to not be able to tell what it is. Okay, so this is 413, and here are 3 other bags that they sent with it, or 4 other bags. And it actually doesn't even look like the same color, but it is 413. Put it right on top of there. Kind of looks like they have different shades, don't they? Nope. Up at the light, they look the same. Okay. So it only needed 4, but I got an extra one of that. Okay. Got a hijacker or a hitchhiker in this one. 37. Well, a couple of them. Look at those the different colors in there. Well, they got a white, and then they've got like kind of a purplish color. And they're square. Huh. That's funny. 37.21. We have 2. And then we have, oh, that's a pretty 150. Probably part of Spiderman's outfit, you think? And here's another pink. I like that there's pinks in here. I mean, the only pink that I see really is right here in the ray light from that guy. I don't see pink anywhere else, so it must be mixed in with his outfit. Or it's all the pink that goes surrounding the light there. 602, there's one. And then, oh, there went another pink. How did I do that? I got it mixed in with everything. 645, there are 2. Yeah, and that has hitchhikers too. But they're, at least they're round. Then we have the famous 3756. Well, it's not as famous as others, but it's very popular. It's got that green tint to it. And then we have 154, which is the burgundy color. One of those. I like that color. And we have 823. I thought we already had 823. We did. So they sent me a second bag of it. And this one's actually a little, no, it's the same as this one where it's in black. It's a little thicker, the writing. And the bags feel like they're, no, that's the same. It's just the stamping was a little different of the color. 3750. 3751, and then the last one should be 976. Yep. So everything is here. We will give it its score. We got the canvas. It got a 2 out of 2. Clarity. It gets 1 out of 1. Then the next is points for having a complete drill inventory. And it does get that 2 out of 2 because everything was there. 3 points for everything being included, and everything is there, so it gets those 3 points. Inside packaging and outside packaging each get a point because something this size, always expect it to be in a bag. If it's in a box, you've scored, which has happened to me one time where something really small was in a box, and that never happens. That was like a 1 in a million chance. So we have everything here, and that would give this a 10 out of 10 first impression score. It's not the final impression, but for what I see here, it does get 10 out of 10, and most first impressions do get 10 out of 10. But because canvas and drills are the biggest issue that people have with their diamond paintings, and that's where a lot of the points are. That's where half the points are right there. So that's it for this Daifen boutique store. And yes, again, I will say I have ordered from them before, now that I remember, now that I'm thinking about it. And I'm running out of questions of the day to give you guys, but here's just a quick one. Would you rather spend 5 days exploring Disney or New York City? Now, for me, I've done 5 days of Disney, and it was just Disneyland, not Disney World. Sure, I'd love to explore Disney World, but 5 days was a lot for me. So it's they're different worlds. New York City is kind of scary, but I don't think I would do 5 days of anything anymore, just because I know how exhausting it is. But I would love to do 5 days at Disney. I mean, New York City. However, if I was younger and didn't have little kids, that would be my ideal thing, because that's where I always wanted to go visit, was New York City. And with kids, it would be Disney, because I know Disney World, there's so much more to look at. So even Disneyland, even after being there for many times, there's just so much to do that I wouldn't mind doing it again if I was, physically able to handle it. Which, it's exhausting, not just, moving around the parks, but it's also exhausting dealing with cranky kids. So when Tesla gets a little older and she isn't at a point where she needs naps, that'll be a lot more fun. But I would actually like to do both, because New York, I've never been, and I still want to be able to do that one day. So there's my answer, my long answer to a short question. If you could let me know the answer to that question, in your opinion, which would you rather, spend 5 days at Disney or New York City? Leave your answer down below in the comment section. On your way down, make sure to hit that like button, and I will catch you in my next video. Have fun diamond painting, and don't forget to sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Take care, everyone. Bye.